My boyfriend refused to acknowledge my daughter existed, and now she asks for him every day. When I tell people my 12-year-old daughter only speaks to 5 people in the entire world, they think I'm exaggerating. I'm not. After what her father did to her, years of abuse that started when she was barely old enough to form memories, trust became a foreign concept. She talks to me, her aunt, her grandparents, and her best friend. That's it. Touch her unexpectedly, and she might have a panic attack. Ask her a direct question if you're not on that list, and she'll stare at the floor until you give up. Her Nintendo Switch is her lifeline. It's the only place where she feels completely safe, where she has control, and where no one can hurt her. She takes it everywhere, clutching it like armor against a world that's already proven it can be cruel. I used to worry about the addiction until her therapist explained it. It's her safe space. Let her have it. I met Lucas 8 months ago. I didn't tell him about Maddie for the first 3 months, not because I was hiding her, but because I needed to be sure. She'd only met 2 of my dates in the 8 years since her father left, and both times ended in disasters that set her progress back months. The first one tried to high-five her. She didn't speak for 3 days. The second brought her a teddy bear and tried to hug her. The panic attack lasted an hour. Lucas was different from the start. When I finally told him about Maddie, about the abuse, about the silence, about the switch that never left her hands, he didn't do what the others did. He didn't say, "I'm great with kids," or "She'll warm up to me." He just said, "I'll just follow your lead." We waited another 2 months before they met. I planned it carefully. A brief encounter at our apartment. No pressure, no expectations. Maddie knew he was coming. She sat on the couch with her Switch, headphones on, already retreating into her digital world. Lucas walked in, gave her a small wave she didn't return, and then did something unexpected. He pulled out his own Switch and sat in the chair across the room, not next to her, not trying to see her screen, just playing his own game. 20 minutes passed in silence. Then Maddie's head tilted slightly. I saw her glancing at his screen. Another 10 minutes go by, and she paused her game. I held my breath. "Is that Mario Kart?" Her voice was so quiet I almost missed it. Lucas looked up, casual as anything. "Yeah, the new one. Do you play?" She nodded. "I'm terrible at Rainbow Road," he said, then went back to playing. 5 minutes later, "I can beat Rainbow Road." "No way. It's impossible." And just like that, my silent daughter was offended enough to speak again. "It's not impossible. I have 3 stars on every cup." Lucas paused his game, looking genuinely impressed. "Every cup? Even 200cc?" She actually sat up straighter. "Especially 200cc. Prove it." I watched, stunned, as Maddie scooted to the edge of the couch. Not closer to him, she maintained that careful distance, but engaged. We could race, online. They exchanged friend codes without ever leaving their separate spaces. For the next hour, they played Mario Kart together while sitting 8 feet apart. Maddie didn't just play. She trash-talked. "You're about to eat my dust," she muttered after selecting her character. When she won the first race, she actually smiled. When Lucas blue shelled her on the 3rd lap of the second race, she laughed, actually laughed, and called him a cheater. That became their thing. Every Tuesday and Friday, Lucas would come over. He'd wave, sit in his chair, and they'd play Mario Kart. Never pushing for more, never trying to sit closer, just respecting her space while sharing her world. After 3 weeks, Maddie started talking during races, not just about the game, but little things. "I had a math test today. My friend Amelia likes Yoshi too. Can you teach me that shortcut?" 2 months in, she asked if he could pick her up from school, and I nearly cried. When I got home from work, they were at the dining table, still that careful distance apart, but she was showing him her homework. "Lucas says I'm really good at fractions," she told me, pride creeping into her voice. The breakthrough came during a particularly intense Grand Prix. Maddie was in first place, final lap, when her controller died. Without thinking, she jumped up and grabbed Lucas's Pro controller from the coffee table next to him, close enough that their hands almost touched, and she didn't panic. She didn't freeze. She just sat back down and kept racing. Lucas carefully didn't react, but I saw him blink hard, fighting back emotion. Last week, Maddie's teacher called. My daughter, who hadn't voluntarily spoken in class since 2nd grade, had raised her hand to answer a question. Then she'd asked to read a paragraph aloud. She stumbled a bit, the teacher said, but she did it. She's trying out for the volleyball team too. The coach says she's been practicing serves with someone. Yesterday, Maddie asked if Lucas could come to her volleyball tryouts. "Don't you want me there?" I asked. "You too," she said. "But Lucas knows about sports. He can tell me if my serve is good." She still won't hug him, but she asks for him every day now. Every time I hear her laugh during their races, I realize he didn't just win her over. He gave her back the childhood trauma had stolen. My boyfriend refused to acknowledge my daughter existed.